this is starting right away. Okay.
Let's see how well Avicci starts. Oh, look at that. Avicci actually starting pretty fast. It looks like he knows what he's doing.
Well, I'm telling you, he's a good player in random map. He's the one that I was telling you. He's around 18, 19 plus, so he's not a noob. So let's see how he's going to play. How he's going to play in deathmatch. Like we can see, well, it's really important in the start. Make all the buildings around the TC as close as possible, right?
Right.
Okay.
You can see that his bottom right base is getting hounded by 2 of the scouts of Daywalker. So Daywalker kind of gets an advantage there. Bottom right base for Avicii is definitely behind, but then his top base seems to be fine. He's doing more of a stable heavy start, whereas Daywalker seems to be just concentrating on barracks for the north base at least.
This is what I wanted to also be with you, because I usually go in the craziness, you know, when I stream alone deathmatch. But since I'm with you, I will ask you a few things, like, it's so important to make castle as soon as possible in a Hans war, for example. I guess the most important is go for Paladin's house. What is the better combo for the start?
So I would say the most common combo is to do 4 stable, 6 barracks, 6 archery range. That's sort of like doing a hussar rush or whatever you would call it in a 1 vs 1 era. And then there's mixes of other strategies based on like how the map. So basically when I send my scout at the start, I'll look at the map, and if it's like a really close map where the golds are forward for the enemy, I might do something like a 6 stables, like 6 7 6, so like 6 stables, 7 barracks, 6 archery range, and then queue all my stables with only like 7 or 8 paladins each. That way I could get army up faster and be able to win the first fight.
People think that in deathmatch is just about the speed, but the build order is crucial.
Oh, it's very crucial. Yeah,
very crucial, right? So you have to study probably even more than with random map. Okay, let's see. Well, we can see the difference in population is already really important. You can see 129, 30 army, also villagers. Why that big difference in the village? Because of the rush that he's doing on the right side, right? Look at this.
Right. Yeah, on the right side, and he's doubling it from both of his bases. It looks really bad for Avicii on that side. I don't know if Avicii can make any kind of comeback using his top base, but that base on the bottom right.
Do you know why that happened? Because he's doing a castle on his face, man, on his face. Look at this. Look at the castle with the house, with everything. Look at this. No, it's true. He sent everything directly to that, but now he's switching Avicii, and he's also sending army in the top side. Whoa, look at this. Well, but population now is getting closer, man. He's really getting closer. It is.
Wow, it's actually almost, yeah. I can't believe you tied him up. Daywalker needs to be careful here, because Daywalker, you notice that he went really heavy on Halberdier. Look how many Halb he has over there in Avicii's base.
And look his resources.
You're right. Yeah. Their resources about equal, and Daywalker is not getting on any farms or woodcutting at all yet. He's maybe thinking this game is already over when it's not.
Yeah, this kind of rush is when you can get confident, you don't make an oath economy, and then when you want to rebuild your army, you notice that, hey, I cannot. I had to burn a bit.
Right, and Avicii actually has more resources than Daywalker at this point.
Well, population, Avicii has 20 army more.
That's shocking, actually. He's losing a base, and yet he has more population.
Well, do you know what I want to say now? What the fuck?
You know, when it comes to double Arabia, this is like a very new thing in DM. We've never really had double Arabia before, so it's like a whole different thing for us. We're not used to it.
Okay.
It's really fun though.
Look at the army now. It's true that the villagers number is way better for the Daywalker, but army.
Right.
Look at the army. Ooh. How important it's to use the market?
I would say in this map you don't want to use the market, because even though market is great early on, it definitely hurts you later for food and wood. And like for instance, usually with the market you'll spend 2,000 to 3,000 food and wood on selling it for gold. And if either players had done that, they'd both be out of food and wood at this point.
I'm asking that, Kellan, sorry, because Avicii has the market there. I don't know if he used it big time. He didn't even delete it. If you check on the left part of the map, he's there, the market, so he might have used. And now
it looks like he sold some wood or food. He sold some food and some stone.
Well, he's now at the limit with the resources. He needs some economy. Look at the village number, pretty low. Army is still more than Daywalker, but with that economy, he will have problems, man. He will have
he needs
problems.
to move his army from the right back to his normal base, his top base.
Yeah, he's eating the castle. So stop and go to the left. Yeah. Well,
taking a bad fight trying to control that hill, I think. Well, actually, no, the fight's okay now. But he should have pulled back for a second at least.
Yeah, well, at this level, that probably Daywalker is clearly favorite, but the game was a bit close for a while. How important is taking the relics? Because sometimes I scream to the players that they have the relics on his face, on his DCs, and I am like, come on, man, this is a 1v1, and you can get a lot of gold for the relics. But people is really sometimes don't even bother with the relics.
Oh, I know. Like, the thing is, like, if you remember the Awakening, I actually remember watching your stream of me versus Viper, where I hardly took any relics, and then he ended up beating me with those relics. So basically, I've always been bad about relics. It's probably my weakness, and then I need to work on making sure I actually get relics. But I would say on this map, though, when there's double the amount of gold mines, it should be one of the last things you think about.
Okay.
You gain so much gold on this map.
I noticed that
probably are not that important.
Yeah, that people like bother a lot, which is I think is really important about the hills, right? To control all the hills with castles.
Right.
I was watching yesterday Neely. I also streamed, and he was like so stubborn with the hills. But well, thanks to that, he won. But for a while, he was really almost losing some game.
Yeah,
okay.
He played against that Zaryab guy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy is actually a decent player. I mean, he can be very fast.
He won. I mean, yeah, 3-1 if I don't remember bad. But he played strong. It was a strong game. It was nice games.
Look at Daywalker building watchtowers in the north.
Yo, oh my god, this is now trolling mode.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, you were really polite with a little bit. That's very nice. because it's full troll mode. But now he's ready.
The thing
now,
is, though, Daywalker has built those against me too in practice games. I think he actually views watchtowers as being like a nice nuisance to his opponent. I would never say they're worth it, but
I prefer to
see him building them.
I prefer to use the stone to make castles, or if you have 300, even selling the resources. Well,
exactly.
The resources, 9,000 gold and wood and food 0. That he has any farm? Yeah,
wow,
he has
10,000 gold is a phenomenal amount of gold.
10,000 gold.
He should just buy food and
He's doing. He
just did.
oh, come on.
Good timing.
Is he on TeamSpeak? Let me check. That was instant, but it was instantly, man. We were talking and he did. What the hell? What the hell?
It makes sense though at this point. I mean, he didn't really make any eco for anything else. He thought the game was over when he won that right side.
Now
at this point,
if you check now, he's doing farmers and so on. Well, the game is pretty over because he has the map control. He has almost double the population. But yeah, you need to make some. People in the chat hacks.
No, this is actually a better game than I thought it would be. This Avicci guy is not really so bad at all.
And remember, probably Double Arabia is also very new for him. So
right.
It's complicated. So let's see.
If he's good on water, he might be able to beat Daywalker in like a water map on the next one, or maybe if he has a clever idea on one of the maps.
It's possible to pick migration like home map.
No.
No? Okay. We can check after this game. You can tell us if you know all the home maps, or if you can link the home maps, would be great to let people know what are the home maps. Okay, well, we can see that the game stabilized a bit, but with like 50 villages ahead for the Walker, army 30 more, but red still have a lot of cav archers. But we could say that 75% of the map is for Daywalker and Avicii 25, more or less, right?
Right. This is just definitely GG. Just looking at the resources of both players, it's so bad for Avicii.
Resources? What resources? Avicii don't have resources.
Exactly.
Has 0 resources. Nah, I think he's got. Yeah, go,
He's
go,
just
go.
hanging onto those HCA, and that's pretty much his only thing. I don't know. It's
Okay.
not really worth it.
Well,
He's definitely lost the game.
There, now that people is here, he's calling the GG. Let's check the achievement. But Monday is gonna be Tatot versus MBL in Deathmatch World Cup. Let people know.
That's gonna be interesting.
Gonna be interesting to watch. Okay, military, 169 largest army, Avicci 161. But look at the unit skill, 200 difference. 200.
Yeah, that's the thing right there. Yeah.
Look at the gold collected for Daywalker.
He
only
collected a ton.
only 13,000 more. 13,000 more. What the hell, man? Well, clear win, clear win. Well, it's it 5th, we say it, right? So it's a strong man, strong player, guys. Stay tuned. This is the 1-0, and the map is
Team Islands.
Team Islands. There you go. Okay, well, let's see the start from both players. Well, can you explain to the people? I know, but I want you to explain. The expert, they let the scout. Why? To send two villages fast to make the dogs?
Right. Right. So if you notice, Daywalker, he did that so that way he has an extra pop room for his villager right at that moment when he had like. He had 3 population to begin with because he deleted the scout, and then it made it where he could create another villager and then build a house later. So he put 3 villagers immediately on
well,
the
you deleted yourself the light cap as well in the games before.
Right.
Okay.
It's definitely the smart way to go, but the way Daywalker did it, sending all 3 of his starting villagers on the dogs, that was pretty. I hadn't thought about doing that, but that's actually a good move. I like that.
Okay. Oh, Mr. Dale Andrew Darling, what's up, man? Okay, 13, 15 population, and now let's see. Well, look at the military already. Of course, it's about the build order, but the difference in the speed is there, man. It's definitely there. Look at the.
It's definitely there.
What the fuck? Look at the amount of dogs he has, man. In all the game, when I play, I can do the amount of dogs he has done in 2 minutes. This is cheater, man. I mean, you all are cheaters, man. How you can be so fast? Well, I would put Kellan. Sooner the worker point of view with the locked view. Let's see. We will get some Heat Age probably watching this.
I'm sure some people are actually watching his stream earlier when he was playing against me. He's a pretty fast player. He's always been one of the quicker of all the deathmatch players. Him and his twin brother are known for being very fast.
Yeah, well, we can tell people that Suno the Walker is, if I don't know if he's the proper English, a really old player. I mean, he's
right.
I know him from MA Saint Zone from years ago, and he was in my channel also. And I was asking him, "Are you the real one?" And he told me, "Yes, Mr. Mem, I am."
Yeah, he's like one of the major legends of deathmatch. Daywalker.
Exactly. Yeah. Bender.
Right.
That is
like Daywalker, Bender, and Jidba are like the 3 big old names of DM.
I don't know why Bender. I would love to see him play in deathmatch, but he played sometimes random map. Anyway, I'm back to the game. Villages almost the same, but military. Well, Suno the Walker is controlling everything. When you have this situation, all the day, MBL was like this, but what he did was instantly going for the land. He landed his guy, big, and then while he was really focused on the land, he tried to come back to water, building at the back of the island, and he got it.
Oh wow! What game was this?
I think it was MBL versus Clemenceau, or versus Tegla. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think he was right away to land, directly.
That's interesting.
Well, I have a playlist on YouTube. If you don't know Kellan, oh GG, and he calling the GG. Well, we are talking about a lot of stuff because it was clear win. I mean, what to comment in the game? It was so obvious that he controlled the water in the first 2-3 minutes. And I was telling you, all the time streaming, there is a playlist called Deathmatch World Cup, so you can watch it there. What they're talking. Okay, you can see that in 7 minutes, over double the population. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was...
what to say?
That was even worse than the double Arabia.
No, double Arabia was decent. This one,
Yeah, that was a decent game. Yeah, this one was just a blowout.
total domination. We can say.
Yeah.
Oh no! Look at what he said. Look at what he said. Look what Avicci said. Guys, he said that was anal time. Okay, guys, stay tuned. I will play a video after this, and I talk to you back, Mr. Kellan. Okay, let's go fast. Let's go fast. Yeah, I cut the video and go fast with you, Kellan, because if we don't go super fast, maybe when I come back for the video, the game is over. So.
Yeah, you never know. Especially with the Goth War, it's gonna be probably pretty fast.
Well, with gods in the start, you don't even need castles, right? Just barracks, 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 and if you have time, another barrack.
I usually go a maximum of 5 barrack, and then just houses like crazy. I'll usually send like the 3rd or 4th villager out of my town center to go on the side of a map, but on this map, I'm definitely gonna focus purely on the middle.
Okay, what you will do? Champions or huge skulls? I think champions is better choice. Well, champions.
The reason why DMers will do Huskarls at the beginning is because they'll queue faster. Well, I mean, they'll be built faster, and then they'll move faster, so they could go pick off some villagers. And picking off villagers in Goth War is really important because every villager you kill basically slows down your opponent on getting on farms.
I'm just showing this because if you check the radio kill is 15-9, yes, for Avicci more, but probably all the kills from Daywalker are villagers, man. Look at the villagers number. 3 villagers. What the fuck? With 3 villagers, he cannot even make houses. You see? He's housed forever. Avicci is housed forever. Whoa.
And he's still building barracks. You see, he has way too many barracks at this point. He doesn't need those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 barracks when he has no space to make units. No, man, make houses like Kellan was telling. Wow. It's already 60 population, while Daywalker 112, and he's pushing big time, man. Pushing big time. Yeah, it's at this point, it's almost impossible he can recover, because even if both are doing the maximum multitasking, how you can be faster? I mean, it's impossible because Daywalker keep going. Oh, look at the difference in the population. Oh my god, it's double the population.
Yeah, Daywalker's already getting to get on farms. He's way ahead on economy. And you see he's already building a lot of town centers, whereas Avicci, he has 1 town center coming up on 2 little gold mines. But that's not going to do anything, and he's also losing his front. This is going to be GG really fast.
Yeah, I think he's, well, look at this 100. He's trying to make his carpet, but probably the biggest mistake was, yeah, Avicci was doing from the start champions, while, like you said, Daywalker was going with huge skulls. And
I think the biggest problem for him though was really just not making houses. He made way too many barracks.
He was housed in minute 2 or something like this. Yeah, and look.
And then not protecting his villagers either. His villagers, I mean, he didn't even send any units to Daywalker's base, and he was still unable to protect any villagers.
Look at it, castle on his face, controlling the hill. He almost, I mean, he has no access to gold, only those 2 at the back, but it's not only that, it's that military. Mr. Kellan,
next 30 seconds.
172. 30, what the fuck? I was the king of the predictions. Now you are going to steal that spot. Damn it! There you. Oh fuck this Kellan, man! What the hell, man? He got it, man.
That was too easy.
You still got games to play? Why?
Well, he's talking about how Avicci moves on to the silver bracket.
Ah, okay. Silver Cup, okay. He thought that he had to play all the games here, but, well, 9 minutes. Well, I forgive you that you remove my chill time for this action, because like you said, and he told me in the background, guys, don't worry, man, it's gonna be 20-minute series. And you are a man that have a good word, man. I believe you. From now on, I
keep
will
my word.
175 Laria's army and unit kills. Wow, look at the unit kills. Villagers, dude, 11 villagers. He didn't let him to make any villager, man.
Yeah, that was a very one-sided game.
Wow.
Yeah, so the first game of the series was actually pretty interesting, but then the last two were just a complete blowout.
Yeah. Okay, this is the 3-0, guys. This is